number 19, Paolo Hernandez. At forward from San Jose del Monte, Bulacan, number 26, J.M. Bravo. From Pasig City, at forward, number 10, Aljon Mariano. At forward, the PBA 48 season Rookie of the Year from Angeles, Pampanga, number 14, Stephen Hall. Also at forward.
Once again, this is the first game of your PBA Friday and the first possession of the contest with Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel. And Scotty Thompson. Here's Troy Rosario. Back to Scotty. He got Paraiso on him. They send it over to Japet Aguilar. Here's Gray. Oh, what an execution to start this game. Gray to Japet.
Beautiful play, right in the beginning of the game. Well designed by Coach Tim Cone and well executed by Gray and Japet.
Bravo. They send it down to Zaldivar. Zaldivar trying to score over Japet and does. That's a good-looking shot there over the outstretched arms of Aguilar.
And very tough to do.
Scotty. Back to Japet. Here's Holt. Using the Rosario screen. Elbow jumper on the way. Got it.
Set up yet. This was the perfect execution earlier in alley-oop play. I don't have that problem, you know.
You and I both. Same play, same result. This time it's Scotty to chop it like it's hot.
That's just great recognition, great read by Scotty, and also a great cut by Japet Aguilar. He saw that his man was not looking at him, so he went for that backdoor cut.
Paraiso over to Zaldivar. 3-ball on the way. That's short. Gray with the board. Here's Thompson on the break, surveying the floor. Sends it over to Holt. Holt over to Gray. Wide open all day to shoot. That's money. Going to talk things over. Here it is once again. Scotty Thompson over to Japet.
Player for Barangay Ginebra, especially now that they don't have the usual big players, like C-Stan before. So it's really Japet.
And Scotty Thompson. Nonoy checked in the game for the first time. Sangalang. Backdoor over to Hernandez. Great looking play there for Terrafirma. And here comes Ginebra on the counter. Scotty surveying the floor. Over to Aguilar. Japet back to Scotty. Scotty will attack. Scotty over to Japet. One dribble in, off the glass, money.
It's just beautiful music that Ginebra is playing right now in their offense. Very fluid, no forced shots. They're very comfortable. They're just enjoying their offense.
Japet has not missed. He's got 6 points in this game early on already. Sangalang. Over to Mariano. Mariano blocked there by Scotty Thompson. Another attempt for Aljon. That's good.
85.8 points per game. That's pretty low here in the PBA.
And still, this time, elbow jumper on the way. No good, but Japet is there to put it in.
You gotta box out Japet. He's gonna always go for that putback.
8 points in the ball game for Japet. Here's Nonoy against Cool. Baseline jumper on the way. Got it.
Another tough shot right there. Well defended.
Stephen Holt to inbound. Almost a 5-second violation. Ends up in the hands of Norbert Torres. Almost stolen there by Nonoy. Holt open from the corner. 3. Got it.
Excellent pass by Torres. He saw a wide open Stephen Holt in the weak side.
Hanapi corner 3-ball on the way. Cannot answer. And here comes Holt on the counter. Over to Ron J. Tries to save it. Ends up in the hands of... Still loose. Now with Jeric Ahamisi. Ahamisi using the Sangalang screen. Back to Louie. Louie almost loses it. Louie, tough shot. Blocked there by Torres. And here comes Abarientos on the counter. Over to David. David will attack. David back out to Holt. 4-3. No good. And here comes Mark Nonoy turning on the Jets all the way to the cup for 2. And I also still remember in 2014 seeing him go toe-to-toe with, this guy from Greece called Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Amazing.
And this 3-point shot by Hanapi is brought to you by Arena Plus Sportbook. Over to Rivero. Hamisi. Back to Nonoy. They swing it over to Hanapi. Hanapi this time attacks. Nice pass to Rivero with the easy layup.
Very nice pass. Hanabi drawing the defense towards him, and that allowed Rivero that reverse layup.
Ralph Pu in the game here for Ginebra San Miguel. Torres gets away down low. Basket plus the foul for Norbert. Torres over to Estil. Estil trying to get closer to the basket. No good. And that shot by Norbert Torres is blocked. Barrientos over to Pu. Estil 3-ball on the way. That's his second one of the ball game. Sends it back out to Brent. Paraiso still with it. Looking for a teammate. Finds Mariano scoring down low there.
Good move by Mariano. Great pass by Paraiso to him.
Estil over to Japin. 12 seconds to shoot here for the white shirts. Ralph Pu. Pu sends it over to Aguilar. Another alley-oop play for Japin. And this time he gets a foul to boot. Aguilar, they know that he has such a big advantage down low.
And not only that, no, that's the other weakness of the zone is that you don't see the guys.
And given that Ginebra led 16-10 in rebounds, they need to put more attention in that department. Now the second is making sure to attack in the paint. They have been trying their luck at the perimeter, but since they shot at 12% in the first quarter, they need to adjust.
Holt, forward pass over to Aguilar. Aguilar, oh, the pass read very well by Katapusan, and it's going to be an easy layup for Hernandez on the other end. And Terrafirma now cuts that lead to only 8 points. Japet, this time making sure that basket against Bravo. That was Paraiso, 3-ball on the way, a little bit off. And the rebound in the hands of David. Bravo, I should say, and that's Aljo Mariano scoring for Terrafirma.
Terrafirma scoring on the off the turnovers of Ginebra.
And over on the other end, RJ Barrientos hits that 3-ball from the corner. Hernandez using the Bravo screen. Get the switch. Got Troy on. Hernandez step back 3-ball on away. A little bit too strong. Japet unmolested for that rebound. Rosario. Nice position down low. I mean, it's too deep down there for Troy Rosario for Norbert Torres. Triple team has to give it up. Nice defensive set there by Terrafirma. Hernandez. Over to Aljon. They go to the corner. Hamisi will attack this time. Hamisi to the cup. Puts it up and in. He said, I've been quiet, huh? Take this, guys.
And not easy to do. No, he attacked the defense of Norbert Torres. Was able to score over his outstretched arm. But Torres replied with a 3-point shot.
Thompson, they swing it over to the other side. Here's Holt. Back to RJ. Barrientos. Down low to Scotty. He's a little bit deep, but don't say that he's a little bit deep as Scotty Thompson gets the hoop and the harm.
Somehow, Scotty Thompson was able to find a way to score. Very difficult shot, as you can see. Luis Angalang was right there covering that shot, but he was able to find a way to the hoop. The best trait that he has, where I'm most impressed, is his ability to pass the ball.
Yeah. I mean, that's why he's an MVP. Look at that beautiful pass. Speaking of passing the ball, Aljon Mariano saying, hey, I can pass the ball too.
No-look pass from Aljon. That was a beautiful one. RJ.
Here's Holt. To Barrientos. They swing it over now with Rosario. 50-foot jumper on the way. That's money. Down low.
There were actually 3 white guys looking at him.
12 seconds to shoot here for the white shirts. They're looking for Norbert Torres. They can't get it to him. Holt, elbow jumper on the way. Ooh. Got it. Timeout has been called. Let's take a look at this once again. Holt, one dribble in, pull-up jumper. That's money. That's to Hernandez. Hernandez will attack. Hernandez sends it over to Rivera. Stripped there by Scotty Thompson. Thompson ends up in the hands of Rosario, contorts in midair and puts it in.
got the size advantage. Great positioning as well for Rosario.
Hernandez. Over to Nonoy. Back to Hernandez. 3-ball on the way. Got it. Nonoy. Over to Mariano. Down to Hernandez.
Nice.
That's a great move there by Hernandez. Strong attack to the basket for 2.
Well, Maya tried to go for the steal, and that allowed Hernandez to attack that baseline.
Rosario. Here's Gray. Turnover here by Ginebra. Here comes Nonoy on the break. Nonoy skies and stopped there by Jeremiah Gray.
Ginebra, very long arms as well.
Holt open for 3, no good. Troy with the board over to Jeremiah. And a nice steal there by Terrafirma. Nonoy over to Katapusan with the finish.
They're making it a lot tougher now for Ginebra, and as opposed to when this game started. Ginebra was so comfortable with their offense.
Troy Rosario hitting another mid-range jumper right there. He's up to 13 points, leading the way for Barangay Ginebra. Scotty with a steal. Thompson surveying the floor. Over to Gray. Here's Scotty. 3-ball is good. Over to Thompson. Back out to Aguilar. Jump it. Teardrop, no good. Sends it back out. Here's Koo. Open for 3.
Wow.
Got it.
Well, credit again the offensive rebound of Japet Aguilar that made Ralph Koo 3-point shot possible.
Mariano. Misi. Jedic. A little bit too strong on that attempt. Zaldivar clears it for Terrafirma over to Mariano. Nice strong move to the basket for Aljan.
That's a Pinoy step for Aljan Mariano.
Against his former team. Cool. Over to Holt. Batted out of bounds, or outbatted by Hernandez. Here comes Terrafirma on the break.
Wow.
Nonoy to the reverse.
Mark Nonoy doesn't care how many white shirts are there to challenge his shot.
That's why he's one of the favorites, you know, he's a crowd favorite.
He just puts his head down and attacks.
Yeah, and look at Stephen Hall putting it in. This is going to be in a top 10 play for sure, or top 5 play. Here's Olivario against Gray. Olivario spins, sends it back out. Stolen there by Stephen Holt for an easy layup on the other end. Tony Harris was part of the 105 points, was in that gym, or was in that era. During that era, I should say. 66-44 is the count. 5:33 left to go here in the Q3. Garcia, 3 balls, money.
Save for RJ. Scotty is pretty tall for a guard. Steele is very tall for a 3-man versus Koo.
Here's Steele. Dancing with Hernandez. Baseline jumper on the way. Gets the roll.
Very talented scorer, Sonny Steele.
Over to Hernandez. Hernandez coming up short on that attempt. Here comes Estelle on the break. Sends it over to Abarientos. Back to Estelle. Can't finish, however. And here comes Hernandez on the counter. Hernandez to Garcia. And that's a little bit too strong in that attempt. Abarientos. Over to Koo. 3-ball on the way. That's too strong. Scotty somehow manages to get it away from Hernandez, finding a steal for an easy basket.
One of the best in timing those steals, Scotty Thompson is.
Yeah, the timing of Scotty Thompson is really, through the years, just so impressive.
It's a gift. You don't just learn that.
It's almost like he sees things in slow motion. He's able to put himself in great position. Torres all day to shoot that triple in the secondary break and drills it. Raymond chasing down that loose ball. Over to Barrientos. David will attack. 6 seconds to shoot here. Finds Norbert Torres. Nice execution there.
Very nice. Perfect execution there. Great read.
Aljan. Over to Garcia. Second three-pointer of the second. Here's Ahamisi off the curl. 3-ball on the way is short. Barrientos picks up the loose ball. Surveying the floor. Directing traffic. Over to Torres. Almost mishandled. Torres over to the other side. Estel mid-range jumper off the glass is good. Here's Ahamisi. Puts it on the floor. Jeric loses the rock in the hands of Barrientos. Forward pass over to David with the finish.
Excellent situation here for Ginebra.
Paraiso, jumper is no good, and Sanggalang puts it in from down low.
There's just a lot of things that Ginebra does defensively that is amazing.
Barrientos gets away. Easy basket. David with the board. Here comes Barrientos on the counter. Barrientos surveying the floor. Dancing with Paraiso. Step back jumper. Got it.
A beautiful move by RJ Barrientos.
Now with Ahamisi. We go to Louis. Skip pass over to Hanapi. 3-ball on the way. A little bit too strong. RJ with the board. Forward pass. Finding David wide open for the touchdown. Over to Ahamisi. Jeric. Sends it over to Paraiso. Stopped there by Adamos. Back out to Ahamisi. Hernandez. 3-ball on the way. Off to the left. And RJ clears that for Ginebra.
Still no open looks for Terrafirma. Tight interior defense and all outside shots are contested.
3-ball on the way. Is he going to get the bounce? No, he doesn't. Bravo with the board. Paraiso. Forward pass over to Sanggalang and the finish. Go to Estil. 3-ball on the way. No good. Ahamisi with the board. Hernandez. Sanggalang wide open, all alone down low.
Referee, that's an automatic technical.
Here it is once again. And there's that point.
Yes, automatic technical. I thought it was a good non-call.
David. Steal there by Hernandez, not giving up just yet. Hernandez stopped, however, by David on the other end.
Now you know who Jeric Ahanmisi is after he made an explosive in one of the games.
Bravo. Easy bucket right there. Estil. David. 5 to shoot. David with the scoop, no good. Battle for the rebound. One there by Ralph Cruz. Sends it over to David and gets the finger roll.
And of course, they never look back. They built from that big lead. But you can see the effort is still there.
And look at that shot by Mark Nonoy in the playoffs. As David sends it over to the corner. Nards Pinto goes baseline. Pinto puts it up off the glass. This is his first 2 points of the ball game. Nonoy not wasting any time fighting JM Bravo on the break.
They score in like less than 4 seconds. Still, still you gotta be happy with the effort of Raymond. Still sprinting in transition.
Bravo. Garcia, he hit a couple threes a while ago, not gonna get that one. Here comes David on the break. David still with it, skies into the finger roll. That's a nice looking finish.
So how many points?
13. 13 points in the ball game for him. Nonoy. Over to Ahamisi. Jeric. Almost loses the rock. Retreats to the 3-point country. And unless he's comfortable out there, he looked at the heavens as if to say, finally.
Finally, yes. And that's over the outstretched arm of Ben Adamos, no less.
Adamos. And still, he's played well in double digits, coming up short on that attempt. Here comes Garcia on the break. Garcia with a finger roll and finish there on the other end. Nards Pinto. Well, so far only Adamos has not scored for Ginebra. Pinto over to Aguilar. Aguilar with the finish. And he really is one of the more colorful players here in the PBA. You know, people love it.
Yes, I was going to say one of the most loved by the Ginebra fans.
Bravo. Not quitting just yet, 1-0, but however, look at the score, 103 to 77 now with 1:05 left to go here in this contest. But no quit from some of these players in Terrafirma. And I guess if you're going to build something, Coach Jude, I mean, those are the type of players you want to look at.
Oh yes, a lot of potential in this team. They're young, they're aggressive, they're talented. They have the size, but what a beautiful fadeaway shot. Spin J from Raymond Aguilar.
Look at this.
What a game he's having.
Raymond Aguilar back at the free throw line. That's his 5th point in the game. Make that a 6. Final 45 seconds to go in this contest. Garcia goes baseline. Garcia tried to get on the highlight reel. Stopped, however, by Ginebra. Here goes Pinto. And Nards sends it over to Estil. Estil with double digits in this game. Once more. Pinto wants 4. Not going to get it. And David with the putback. So, again, Barangay Ginebra San Miguel taking care of business in this game against the Terrafirma Dyip, winning from end to end the final 5 seconds of this game. But again, Coach Jude, Ginebra taking care of business. They needed to get some wins, and they got one tonight.
They certainly did. Back-to-back excellent games coming from Barangay Ginebra.